So welcome to my August plot tour. It's grey, not that sunny, but that's what it's been like all month. Let's have a look at how the plot's doing. So we start with the flower bed. Well, I did weed it so you can actually see through. And down at the bottom here, I've planted some lavender. That's just your standard lavender. So if we come in the gate, so I cut back a lot that was there, because this, I believe it is cinquefoil. Sorry about that. Cinquefoil, it just gets everywhere. Now, next, we have, I harvested some potatoes here and I sprinkled some carrot seeds in afterwards. Now, yes, there's a few weeds, but that is definitely carrot seeds coming up. Here are my sacrificial cabbages, but I also actually have a few parsnips. So I weeded that a couple of weeks ago, and you can actually see what there is, and uncovered it, so that's okay. Here, there might be a couple of usable cabbages. That one's okay, but not great. All these side pots, I've cut back the potatoes that were in them. So yes, this is just like a wood pile, and there's some weeds that I pulled up. This is supposed to be my carrot patch. I don't think there's any in there. Lovely nasturtiums and a few other weeds, so I need to pull that up. Here is my sweetcorn. Nice and tall, and it looks like some of these cobs are getting dark enough, which means I might be able to start harvesting some of them, which will be wonderful. So I can't wait to taste those. Here is, I believe these are Courgettes, and it's gone mad. They've leant over, they're blocking this path. So yes, I think I'm gonna have to do something about them, stake them. The Alderman Peas went over in the hot weather, so after the rain we have this weekend, it might be dry enough next week to be able to let the pods dry properly and then save the seed. Here is Cavallonero, and I'm just trying to think, what's the other one? Might be, I don't think it's purple throat and broccoli, but I'll have a look. Or it could be the Brussels sprouts. Yeah, that might be it. Don't like the look of that being in flower. I will have to have a look to see if that needs to be cut back. Same with that. Eventually I'll get better at my labelling. The leeks, they are looking okay. Bit of rust, but they're still growing. I have sunflower here, not massive, but it's about to come into flower. I have one parsnip there. I think that was self-seeded from last year. I took the rest of the, is it brassicas? Out of that. Yes, it had brassicas in it. But that was the broccoli that had finished. Here is my outdoors tomatoes. I've been cutting and pulling up anything that showed the slightest signs of blight. Looks all right there. possibly okay there. And there. I don't know if that's the start of darkening over there. I cut that bit off. Same goes with up here. Looks a little bit dark. But cutting and pulling up seems to have saved the few remaining. Here is a lovely yellow sunflower. Oh, these ones look lovely. That's the other side of the arch. Not conducive for getting through, but looks beautiful. These are my King Edward potatoes. I have not dug them up, but I cut them back. The same with obviously all the pots. This is my herb bed. Now, the courgettes. Have I finally got any courgettes? Let's have a look. Flowers. But no actual courgettes yet. Now, this is why I have the big slate labels, because the little ones, I don't know what wildlife it is, like to pull them up. So, all those herbs seem to have settled in okay. This is my patio area, and the greenhouse. I think this September I'll be able to do some more work on it. My tomatoes, the same in here. I have been cutting and hacking back anything that looks blight. Now there's a little bit of blight down there. I will cut that limb off. And there's definitely some blight over here. We'll cut that limb off. But, oh dear, look at that. I'm going to have to cut all the rest of those off. Well, I think that plant will have to come out. Oh, there's a bit more blight down there. Oh well. Yes, definitely some blight there. I have actually been able to eat some tomatoes from here. These are my butternut squash. They are kind of behaving, and it looks like we've at least got some, which is better than nothing. Looks like I have a couple of plums. This whole area needs work, and this autumn I want to build or fill what will be my bug hotel. Over here, I don't know if you can see, there is some uchikikuri squash. There's some forming a bit further up. This is my flower bed. I've pruned back this front section, but not the back section yet. So I hope that the frog I found there the other day has still got enough cover to enjoy himself. Oh, why does it have to rain when I'm doing a tour? Here, I think most of this plant is the, no, it's not a butternut, it's honeyboat, which is supposed to be sweeter. So that still looks nice and healthy. Ooh, look, I have patty pan squash, so I will have to pick those. This is the Sweetcorn, the second sowing of it. I had to tie it up after the winds we had the other week. So that looks like it's survived being tied up. Obviously we have sunflowers here. They look nice, but it doesn't help me get past. here I spread out my compost, which you can see has lots of weed seeds in it because it didn't get hot enough. But on the plus side, there are lots of carrots that have germinated. So I will carefully weed that once everything's got a bit bigger. Here is strawberry bed. I did kind of cut off runners and stuff the other week to make that hopefully stronger for next year. It's a bit of self-seeded calendula from last year. I think that's Princess? Something like that it's called. This strawberry bed I weeded last time I was down here. So that looks not too bad. Whereas this is supposed to be a strawberry bed, but the nasturtiums have gone crazy, so I need to tame that. My bamboo has kept going. I think there's a rose plant there as well. So I need to probably put the bamboo into a bigger pot. More of the peas. This is my Tay Berries. They've all gone over, but there's also a lot of bindweed. So this autumn I will cut back this year's fruiting stems, tie in next year's onto that side, but also fix the whole frame because it is all kind of like leaning like that. So I need to strengthen it. This is my red gooseberries. I got some great fruit from that. I'm thinking of just cutting this cherry tree down. It's supposed to be dwarf, it's not very dwarf. And it's a cooking cherry, not a sweet cherry. I planted it when I had the plot fairly new, and I think it was a daft place to put it. So I might actually cut that down this winter. These are my black currants that I've pruned back. There were currants that I had not discovered and had kind of gone over. So I can actually see the path now. My autumn fruiting raspberry bed. I don't seem to have a lot of plants in it. So I think I'll be buying some more this year to put in. My summer fruiting raspberries, they're fine. Just needs a bit of a weed again. And because I haven't finished my construction, I still have wood and plastic and things. These are my red currants, which I think I'm probably going to take out. I said I'd do that this year and didn't get round to it. And of course my shed, which I still haven't painted. I'd like to do that this autumn. Paint and improve. The plastic damp-proof membrane I put on the roof has done a great job of waterproofing it, but I want to work on the outside as well as doing up the inside. So please like, subscribe and share. It helps spread my channel to other possible watchers. So thank you for watching. I've got some harvests from this year. As everybody has experienced, it's been very grey and not very warm for most of August and some of July. You know, once the kids go back to school, I bet it will go sunnier and warmer then, but it's not been the easiest growing year. But thank you for watching. I hope your gardens are doing well. Bye for now.